The first team awards that we are going to award are kind of voted on by coaches, so Mr. Slack and I, but also there's some numbers behind them that we look at you know, where people were at the beginning, at the end, and this first one is for most improved. Okay, so and when we look at most improved, you know, it's pretty hard to find a most improved when you got 21 kids on the team and every single one of them improved and got better by leaps and bounds. And this year was really amazing in that respect. But what we came up with after looking at times and looking at performances and looking where they started and finished and some different things, our girls most improved this year is Sophia Esplin, and she's not here today. So again, you can see her. Our boys most improved this year, Isaac Ford. Isaac, we look at where he was at the beginning end of the season as a 7th grader to where he was now. I don't know that you could have convinced me that he was going to be one of our top 4 varsity runners most of the year last year when he was a junior high runner. I thought he had a lot of potential, but I didn't think it would be this soon, and his improvement was massive. So great job. The next one that Coach Slack and I got together and talked about was for most dedicated. Our most dedicated, again, you can't not be dedicated and be out for cross country and have success. There's no way around that. You have to be willing to go out and run 4, 5, 6 miles after school every day. Like that takes some dedication. But our most dedicated this year for the girls is Gloria Hernandez. I can't tell you how many times that people will stop me and talk to me in the summer. Yeah, I saw Gloria out running again. I said, yeah, she's pretty much out there every day. And just that dedication and that willingness to get out there, that's a direct, the success she's had is a direct result of that dedication. So great job, Gloria. And our most dedicated boy this year is going to be Ty Forstek. I think Ty has been dedicated all year long, but when you look at the dedication it takes to be a 6-year cross-country runner, 6-year varsity letter winner, and this isn't his first most dedicated award either. He's gotten a couple of them because just his level of commitment and work ethic has gotten him to this point. And to see that dedication kind of come all together the last 3 meets, running his best times of his entire life, the last 3 meets of his high school career, that dedication led directly to that level of success, and very proud of him for that. So great job, Ty. All right, and then we have our MVP, or MVR, I guess, most valuable runner. We're not players here. We don't play. But our most valuable runner is voted on by the athletes. It also has, I'm a mathematician, so it is kind of a mathematical formula. The votes get tabulated. We also put into coaches' votes. We also put in there performances throughout the year as a part of the formula as well. But our most valuable runner award this year on the girls' side goes to Gloria Hernandez. Congrats, Gloria. And I think, I think a pretty impressive stat of Gloria's was over the last 3 years, she's run every varsity race except for one. That was her first race. She ran junior high that race. But every other one for the last 3 years, she's been our top runner. So pretty impressive streak that she's got going right there. So great job. And our boys' most valuable runner this year goes to Will Sunday. Will was our #1 runner all year long. Was first team all conference, and again, if I had told him that he would be our #1 runner all year this year, last year after his first couple races, he'd shake his head like, nah, I don't think so. But he's done a great job and had a great season, and just an outstanding season, and lots of dedication that goes into that. So great job, Will. So that's all of my work. I didn't forget anybody, right? It's like my worst fear. I think I counted them out. I thought I had everybody. And I did do that one year. I forgot one person. But haven't done it since. I guess to wrap things up, I'd like to say a few thank yous. First of all, thank you to the kids. Being willing to come out for cross country and put yourself out there and work hard every day, whether it's raining or we didn't have any snow this year, or 90 degrees. We get a lot of weather in cross country, from 90 degrees down to 40 degrees, and they come to practice every day. Sometimes they come in 40 degrees in t-shirt and shorts, but they come ready to work, and they do a great job. And we had a very fun season this year, and I think that's a direct result of their attitudes and efforts, and I thank them for that. In addition to the athletes, I also want to say a big thank you to the parents. We had a lot of great parent involvement this year, everything from spaghetti dinners. We had one at the Shamels and two at the Kubitscheks. Those are definitely memory makers there, that from playing volleyball to, I don't know what the volleyball game we were playing at the Shamels. Well, I shouldn't say we, I wasn't playing. But and there's a little bit of basketball going on there, and just those types of experiences are really valuable for a team, and really help that team camaraderie that is really special about cross country. In addition to the spaghetti dinners, we also had Jill Kubitschek helped drive the football run. That's not a real fun thing to do. It's fun until they start sweating and they start stinking, and you're hooked up with them in the car, right? But it is a really fun event. And we only had to go from Hayfield this year, so it was not a real long drive, but we were able to take everybody with, and everybody got to be on the trip for the entire trip, which was kind of a new experience, and it was a lot of fun for the kids to do that. And then also, all the snacks and drinks after the races. I think Melissa Shamel, I think, organized that, right? Thank you for doing that, and thank you everybody for taking your turn and helping out with that. There's nothing better after a 5K race or a hot race than a Gatorade and a cookie, or a banana. I can't have bananas though because I'm allergic to them. But those things don't go unnoticed, and we really appreciate everybody participating in that. And I know encourage the kids to say thanks about that kind of stuff, and I think they do. But really, that's a huge deal for us, and a really nice thing. That's a nice kind of perk for the kids to have. So thank you very much for all of that and all of your support throughout the season. Additionally, we had Coach Slack with us again this year. He does a great job. He's kind of boring though. I mean, he doesn't really have much energy, and you could come to practice as a runner and kind of be tired and kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this. But as soon as you start having a conversation with Slack, it's like, all right, we're gonna do it. And just his energy is infectious, and I think that has been a great addition to our team and to our program the last 4 years now. Something like that. Yeah. Well, it's only, you don't have to get on the toes yet. But yeah, it's really nice to have another person out there helping just in case somebody gets lost on a run. I know we had a couple get lost on a couple runs, and I don't know who that was, but lost. But having another person out there who runs with them and really pushes people. I can't run with these top guys anymore. I can barely run with our top girls. So, but having someone that can do that and push them along is very valuable. So, thank you for all of your efforts and dedication, Coach Slack. With that's all I have for you. Again, congrats on a great season. I hate to see it end. When we were getting down to those last few, I was like, I can't believe we're already to this point, and I just feel like we're just getting started. And although I don't know if I'd want to be out in the 30-degree weather we've had the last few days, with these guys, it wouldn't seem so bad. I think we'd be able to manage it. So thank you for a great season. Thank you for everything. If you want another piece of pizza or a bar or a cookie, please help yourself, because otherwise I'm just going to have to feed them to my kids tomorrow in class. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for a great season.